Welcome to the brand new One Pot Chef kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you a recipe that was part of my mother's regular recipe rotation for many years. It's simple, basic ingredients, but it's got lots of flavour. Let's make some chili con carne on the One Pot Chef. Let's make some chili con carne. Now, I'm probably mispronouncing the name by saying chili con carne. It's probably chili con carne or some other way, but that's what I've always called it, so no comments. Alright, in the pan we've got a little bit of olive oil, and over a medium heat we're going to add in some onions. Just one onion, nicely chopped up. I'm also adding in 1 clove of garlic, which is crushed. I'm cheating and using the stuff out of a jar. I'm also adding in 1 small red chilli, which I have chopped up and I removed the seeds. I removed the seeds because I don't want this to be searingly hot. Of course, feel free to leave the seeds in if you want to make it a little hotter. You could also add an extra chilli in as well. And we're just going to stir this and allow this to fry for a couple of minutes until the onions start to soften. Next we're adding in our beef. I'm adding in 500 grams of beef mince or ground beef. And all we're just going to do is, using the wooden spoon, we're just going to break the meat up and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes until it's nice and browned. I love cooking in this old pot. It's about 50 or 60 years old. It actually belonged to my grandmother. And while it's a bit battered and bruised and discoloured in places, and the lid has a broken handle on it, but it's still my favourite pot for cooking. Meat is browned. Next I'm adding in some kidney beans, red kidney beans. I'm putting in 2 cans, about 800 grams, and I've just rinsed and drained the beans first so we don't have any of the gloopy brine on it. I'm also adding a little bit of ground chilli to this as well, just for a little bit of extra pep. I'm not measuring this, I'd say probably about a teaspoon. I'm also adding in a 700 gram jar of passata. That's like a thin tomato sauce. You'll find it in the pasta sauce aisle. Basically it's just pureed tomatoes. Season with some salt and some pepper. Give it a good stir. I'm going to bring the chilli to the boil and then just reduce the temperature down to a sort of a medium setting, just so it's just still simmering, and then just allow it to simmer for about 15 minutes. Our chili's been simmering for about 15 minutes and we're just about ready to serve. The sauce is thickened up and the smell is incredible. You've got all that beautiful onion and garlic and chili. This is really, really good. You can serve the chili by itself if you like. I like to serve it over rice. It makes it a bit more of a substantial meal, but feel free to exchange the rice for something else. You could serve this with pasta or noodles or anything you like, really, or even just by itself. So I'm going to have a quick taste. Oh, very hot. Hot as in temperature, not in spice. There's a bit of spice to it, but nothing that you couldn't handle. It's absolutely beautiful. You could also put a bit of sour cream on top, or even just stir some sour cream through it if you really want to make it ultra mild, but I think it's chili. You've got to have a bit of a spice to it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com, and until next time, see you later.